Hey guys, good morning. Never thought I'd be saying this, but during my semester abroad in Europe, I'm actually going back to the United States for a week. So I actually planned out this whole detour towards the end of February. It's been a month and a half already. Wow. Today's the day finally, I guess. But yeah, time flies. Been having lots of fun and gotta go back to the US to complete some in-person tasks. So not the best, because I would love to spend this time traveling more Europe, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and I guess it's nice to go back home and reset for a week. All right, so it is currently about 9:30 in the morning, and my first flight doesn't leave until 2:30 in the afternoon, so we still have some time to relax and get ready, prepare myself mentally for the long journey. It's gonna be first flight to London Heathrow, and then London Heathrow to New York City JFK, and then finally back to Raleigh. Since this journey is very long and has so many moving parts, I'm sure there will be lots of surprises and unexpected turns, but for now, I'm just gonna relax, finish some stuff, and we'll see you guys later when things pick up. Checked in the big bag, so now I only got this small one and a backpack, so it should be nice to carry less, but turns out I have to manually recheck my larger bag at JFK because entering America, I guess, and then finally get back to Raleigh. It's good to be back at the airport. We cleared EU passport control because when you leave the EU, you also have to go through it. So yeah, now we're gonna go find our gate and we're off to London in about an hour and a half. We got here early. So yeah, nice to sit back and relax for a bit. Made it to London, Terminal 5, but my next flight to New York is Terminal 3. So it's a little bit of a transfer process. Only got about like an hour here, and so it's a little bit of a tight connection, but we got this. Let's go and chop it up. What do you know, my inbound flight was a little bit too late, so I didn't make the New York flight, and now I'm in the process of rebooking. Unfortunately, won't be making it to North Carolina today, but it's whatever. We'll get it sorted out. Hopefully, it all ends out well. Okay, I've been rebooked and got a hotel voucher. Not as easy and smooth as it was in Portugal, but you know, it is what it is. Things happen when we're traveling, as my mom says. So first leg is done, and now we just need to go find our hotel. And yeah, tomorrow we leave at 9 a.m. direct to Raleigh-Durham instead of having to connect to JFK, New York. So that's nice. But yeah, spent like an hour and a half in that customer service. It's pretty stressful because I booked with AA and BA because they have like an airline alliance, British Airways and American Airlines, but it's a little bit more complicated to rebook. But yeah, we got it sorted out, and now take it easy. Tomorrow morning, we got an early morning. Yeah, now we're outside on Heathrow. Weather's not too bad, nice and warm, breezy, I guess. But yeah, it does suck that things didn't go as planned. But you know, that's life. C'est la vie, as they say. But we're in England, so no French here. Alright, as you can see, we've made to the hotel. Got this nice king size bed in the room, huge TV. Bathroom's pretty clean too. Having compensation is always nice, but we gotta figure out when to get to the airport tomorrow. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a rant this time, long dialogue, so feel free to skip. Didn't expect this to happen, so yeah, let's get started. So the story starts in Copenhagen. Things were going pretty good. We had a 2:30 in the afternoon flight out of there, so got to sleep until 9 a.m. Had a great breakfast, great lunch, whatever. Airport wasn't too crowded at noon either. When I got there, check in my bag, had to get there early, didn't want anything to go wrong. And when things started to go wrong was, let's say, boarding. Yeah, boarding took a little bit longer. We should have taken off early, but instead we took off on time because there was sort of a disagreement with seating, whatever. So plane didn't move for a few minutes, could have left earlier, and then yeah, relatively smooth flight, but a little bit of a turbulent landing. And we got to Heathrow sort of like 10 minutes late. I don't think that would have been a big deal, but of course they sat me in the back, row 30. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. So I was the last one to get off the plane, and then of course it was Terminal 5. I mentioned this earlier, and you have to transfer to Terminal 3, and there's this bus, so I had to wait for that. So I get off the plane at 3:55, and boarding's supposed to start at 4:10 in Terminal 3 for the American Airlines flight. And there's this bus that connects Terminal 5 and 3, whatever. So I had to wait for the bus. And then once I got on the bus, I had to wait for it to drive to Terminal 3. And then when I got to Terminal 3, I scanned my boarding pass thinking I would get in, go to my gate, whatever. But no, I was too late. There was this security guard who scanned my boarding pass before I went through security, and the red light lit up, probably indicating that I wasn't gonna make it. And yeah, he basically told me to go see the ticketing counter, sort of customer service, which was literally just a few 50 feet away, I would say. And British Airways and American Airlines were both there. I guess my mistake is not trying to convince him that I could just make it to the gate, run, sprint, whatever, do whatever it takes. Because I don't think boarding started, or it started for maybe just a couple of minutes. I don't know the exact timeline right now. But yeah, I went to the customer service, and so yeah, I tried the American Airlines counter first because that was my next flight to JFK. Heathrow to JFK was American Airlines. And yeah, the woman who was working there, super sweet, so grateful for her. She's really, really helpful and kind. But yeah, basically she did redirect me to British Airways, which was just 10 feet. It was like right next to each other. So I went to British Airways because it was technically their fault. Their flight from Copenhagen to London caused me to miss the American Airlines. It is what it is. I'm not even sure, but that's where the experience wasn't too great. This one person wasn't too helpful. She's basically trying to blame me. I hope it wasn't my fault that I missed the flight. Totally could be. Maybe I was walking too slow, but I really don't think I was, because I was not the only person who missed the connection in Heathrow. There was like a very long line. Everybody was arguing, and there's actually people at this exact hotel who also received vouchers because they have to leave tomorrow in the morning or something, rebooked. But yeah, the worker at British Airways was trying to ask me when I landed, and I wasn't sure because I didn't think I would miss it. But thankfully, there's this app that I use, and I think it was 3:41 p.m. and boarding starts at 4:10 p.m. for American Airlines. And 3:41 is when we touch down, not at the gate yet. I didn't get on the bus to Terminal 3, whatever. Yeah, and so that took a little while. And then next, I talked to this other worker who was much more helpful. He tried to get me rebooked, everything, but then sent me back to American Airlines. Great. But yeah, and everything worked out fine. The woman at American Airlines, 10 out of 10, maybe even 11 out of 10. So now I am checked in for my 9 a.m. flight directly to Raleigh tomorrow, and the woman at American Airlines told me that I may have a seat next to me for free, so nobody's sitting there. That'll be great. Looking forward to it. Need to get some rest on that flight. I am a little bit concerned about the checked bag that I checked in this morning. Not exactly sure where it is. Should be at the airport is what they told me at customer service. And I could go pick it up, but the customer service at American Airlines said that I didn't have to worry about it. It's already checked for the next flight. Supposedly, I was supposed to pick it up today and recheck it in tomorrow morning, but I guess it's all sorted out. I'll go double check tomorrow morning, get to the airport early because don't want to miss my flight again. Security can be a hassle, whatever, getting to the airport. We'll figure it out, obviously. Things happen. Could be way worse, could be better, could be worse, but just grateful to be here for now. All right, well, to wrap up this commentary session where I'm just sitting here talking, wow, it's already 7 p.m., gotta go find dinner soon, and wow, it is still Friday. It's been a long day, even though it hasn't really been. Should be on our way home right now, and that would make it even longer, but it is what it is, happens. And if you've been watching my videos for a while now, you know this is not the first time this has happened. I've already missed 3 connections in this sort of study abroad exchange series. And yeah, that number is pretty alarming. You'd think it's my fault. 3 missed connections in 3 months. But if you go back and watch the video in Iceland, the first flight to Europe, I was stranded in Iceland for 7 hours, whatever. And then the second one, I was coming back, and German airport workers decided to go on strike, so booked through another airline, and their minimum connection time at the airport wasn't very accurate, so I'm stuck there, and also there was a delay. But yeah, if you go watch those videos, you'll see that it's not my fault, hopefully. And then this time, there's a 1% chance it was my fault. Maybe if I sprinted like Usain Bolt, I could make it to the gate. But it is what it is. We're here now. I'm gonna embrace it. And things are far from over, so let's just hope that things get better. The past is the past. Can't really change it now. Just live for the future, see what's to come, and do our best. All right, thank you for listening. I know that was a little bit of a long commentary, but yeah, let's continue with the journey and go find some food. They got another buffet situation, sort of similar to the Lisbon complimentary hotel, but this time, no wine. Food's still great. We basically got a all-you-can-eat 3-course meal. Got a dessert, salad, and entree. So, yeah, and you got nice views of the airport right there. I don't know if you saw it earlier, but yeah, anything's great. Grateful, and looking forward to what's next. All right, guys, we are back in the hotel room after a wonderful dinner buffet at the hotel, and yeah, absolutely stuffed right now. So much food, so much dessert, and it's getting pretty late now. I'm pretty tired. It is just about 9 p.m., a couple minutes past, and it's been a long day. So many surprises and challenges and unexpected things happened. So it's a nice bed, so we can get some rest, go hit the shower, relax, and then got an early morning tomorrow. So really looking forward to another day. Who knows, maybe tomorrow will be full of surprises again, unexpected twists and turns that we will navigate. Also got to film sparingly now. My phone battery is getting low and didn't bring any power plug adapters, and in the UK they have a different one anyways, so won't really be able to charge my phone directly from the wall. Thankfully do have a power bank, but still gotta save some battery. And yeah, until tomorrow, got an early morning tomorrow, so good night for now, and see you guys bright and early in the morning tomorrow. Peace. Hey everyone, it is not the next morning, but I did just want to say one more thing before I called it a night. I know I've been annoying talking so much this video, but yeah, earlier I was mentioning an issue with charging my phone, how outside in the main room there is only UK power sockets. There's actually one EU power socket, but of course I didn't bring the EU adapter. But in the bathroom, out of all places, there's actually a US power socket. So I'm gonna be charging my phone here. Very great news. Hopefully this is a sign of things moving in a more positive and better direction, and I'll be needing it for tomorrow. So yeah, that is it for today, for real this time. Thank you guys for listening. See you guys bright and early in the morning tomorrow. Peace.
One blue eye, and one wooded eye, and one wooden eye. None of this is ringing a bell. You haven't seen a big trash bag.
Good morning, guys. It is currently about 5:45 in the morning. Just woke up. Yeah, I know it is a little bit early, but after what happened yesterday, do want to get things started early, because the same thing happens today. It definitely will be my fault, and just can't afford to miss another flight. So yeah, let's get things rolling, and brand new start to a brand new day. All right, well, as I was getting ready this morning, I came to the realization that I would be home in Raleigh, North Carolina by now, 1 or 2 hours ago actually, if the ideal situation happened and I didn't miss either of my connections. But of course, I missed the first connection here in London, but looking back, probably would have missed in New York if I got on that plane anyways, because the plane arrived in New York 15 minutes late, and then I have to go through customs, recheck my bag, and yeah, the flight from New York to Raleigh, of course, leaves early, so probably wouldn't have made it. So yeah, it's nice to get a hotel, take a break, relax in between journeys, and today we got a direct flight. All right, well, got about 9 minutes till the bus I need to get on leaves. So nice hotel room, and we're out of here. Probably see you guys at the airport then. Alright, so I basically arrived 3 hours early, but yeah, I do want to go make sure that my checked bag is still here and not lost. Alright, that was quick and easy, sorted it out, so supposedly it's not lost on its way to Raleigh with me on my flight. So now I can go to departures, find my gate. Hopefully we don't miss this flight. Alright, made it through security nice and easy. Our airside in this nice little seating area. Plenty of seats available. But yeah, my gate isn't announced for another hour and 15. So I'll be sitting here for a while, and I do have a 10-pound voucher that I received yesterday. Maybe I'll use it today if they accept it anywhere. But yeah, just chilling now, relaxing for a long flight, and hopefully things go well this time. Breakfast, nice restaurant at the airport. Had a bacon, egg, and cheese. Small into New York. I missed the flight there. I had it here, I guess. 9 pounds. Not expensive. Not worth it, but it's paid for by the voucher, so it's all good. But yeah, 15 more minutes until the gates announced. Alright, gates been announced, and supposedly it's pretty far away, so we'll start heading over, and I'm really excited to see what's next. Of course, they assign the gate that's the furthest away, gate 42. I think it's all the way towards the end of this terminal, very long. I'll show you. Seats here. Just chilling, have a seat and relax, as they said on the gate screen, TV, whatever. But yeah, should be smooth sailing from here, and we're back home soon. Finally boarding, and it doesn't look like there were that many people. Don't see how they're gonna fill up this flight. officially back, cleared passport control, back in the US, and yeah, it's still only 1 p.m. here, so still early in the day, and it's great weather outside, so really looking forward to being back home. We're back and officially outside, getting some fresh air, fresh American air.